Good. This is what we're gonna do. Look, I'm already live. Yeah. Yeah, fuck it. I'm being no vertical live, but just a little bit horizontal. Okay. I had a hard time putting the phone in a horizontal format, so I'm just gonna record like this, guys. That way you can see both bags, right? Okay, so this is my morning routine, part 3. If you haven't seen part 1 and part 2, you guys can. Basically, in part 1, I drank coffee, talked, drank water, answered questions. Part 2, I explained something about kicks. Now this is part 3. I'm gonna do some kicking and some striking on the heavy bag. Particularly, I'm gonna do just some kickboxing moves without gloves. I'm only having this on my foot because I broke my foot once. But why do I punch without gloves? Because I'm more of a street fighter than anything else. Even though I'm a black belt and I do kickboxing and I fought, in many type of styles like judo, karate, taekwondo, kickboxing, MMA. I bounced a lot, so most of my punching that I've done in real fights has been in real fights, like punching with a bare fist. So if I wear the gloves, I tend to hurt my wrists more. It may sound weird, but I'm just a lot more used to hitting with a bare fist when I connect. So I can always use the gloves, but if I go as hard as I can with the gloves, like really as hard as I can, I tend to sometimes get pain because of the angle, because your hands are like this in the boxing gloves. They're not really placed in a way how you would have it in a real fight. And no one really wears boxing gloves before they fight someone, right? So boxing gloves in a way are stupid. I use them to my advantage when I'm sparring, of course. They help protect you easier. It helps you guard yourself easier because they're fluffy, they're bigger. But as far as for punching, I really hate gloves and I hate wrapping my wrists. My fists are quite strong and developed, so I can just kick around like that without any problem. I'm gonna take the mic off, leave it here so I don't make too much noise with the kicking. I'm gonna start kicking. When I come back, I'll put the mic back on. A little bit more stretching and warming up. Feeling the body. I was gonna start kicking immediately, but I feel that I need to do a little bit of more movement. So what you guys are gonna see is a combination of taekwondo, Dutch kickboxing, and street fighting. So keep in mind, I love this shit. Anyone who says that everybody that trains martial arts hates it but does it anyways doesn't know what they're talking about and are just self-projecting the entire world on themselves. All right, I'm gonna start with the kicks, with just a low kick left. That was middle kick, of course. Okay. All right. Now right leg, low kick. Whoa! You guys saw how fast that was? 3 kicks. You can see the back from there, right? One more time. See, video game characters try to kick like me. You guys didn't know that, did you? I'm kidding. just for fun, I'm gonna wheel kick this thing as hard as I can. I'm gonna practice it here a few times, and then I'm gonna go as hard as I can on that one to see how far I move it. Kind of like Michael J. White, it always backs down. I mean, never back down. Let's see. All right, enough practice. Let's go. That's right. Now let's see how far the roundhouse kick goes in that direction. I'm gonna do my power roundhouse kick. This roundhouse kick is not like other roundhouse kicks. I'll do a little bit of a tutorial before I do it. So it's not that you stay here. It's not here either. The most powerful way that I do my roundhouse kick to the body kick that is, it can also be applied to the legs or head though, but I mostly do this to the body. You take off, you really bend your knee, and then once you start the kick, you start the movement of the kick away. So the kick movement from the leg is already happening. That's the first thing you're doing. So number one, your leg is already doing this. Number two, as your leg is doing this foot is going that way, and you're taking all of your body weight in that direction with the kick. So here it goes. It's really, really powerful. Some people take the step first and then do this, but that's slower and it's not as powerful as what I'm about to do now. So most people will do this. Watch. Especially Dutch kickboxers. They will say, trap met de scheenbeen, it is harder. That means kick with the shin is harder. Yeah, the bone is harder. It doesn't mean that a kick with the foot at a professional level with more speed is not going to be harder. It's going to be way more devastating and harder and difficult to see coming, which is what makes it more dangerous, is when you can't see something coming. So here we go. So from this position, like when I really want to kick someone hard to the body and like break their ribs and really put them down, like that they won't get up, but they're not knocked out from a head kick, especially if they're big or heavy, I'll do it like this. Yeah, you get nailed like that, you guys can do the math, right? What will happen? Now I'm going with the wheel kick again. A little bit more this way. Now I'm going to do a different version of the wheel kick. The first one I did earlier was just for my spot. This one I'm going to do now, I'm breaking the distance. So what do I mean by that? If the person is there and I kick here, I'm missing. I break the distance. So when you're far, appear to be close. When you're close, appear to be far. This is me appearing to be far because I'm far. But once I throw the kick, I'm going to close the distance with the kick. And it's going to be too fast for anybody to realize that I close the fucking distance when I spin. This is how I've nailed a lot of people on the streets and even in kickboxing schools. So what I do is the same thing I did in the other kick. I take off with the back leg first, the kicking leg, and then I move with the other leg. Looks like this. A little bit more this way. I guess you guys won't see it from the angle. Right there. So from this position, if I don't move, I'm this far. Right? Watch. Bye-bye. You can kick like that, and you will meet the future version of yourself, probably laying in a hospital bed. If you wake up. Okay. Any reactions yet? All right, I'm gonna keep going. I did the roundhouse kicks on right, left. Now I'm gonna do some front kicks. Why front kicks? Because none of you are online yet, and it's the most boring one. Like this is one of the most boring kicks to me. It's very effective, but it's boring. I like the side kick better. This one, bah! That one is. I like it a lot better. You just generate more power because it's the same principle almost. Like the front kick is almost the same as the side kick. The side kick you're just turning your body a little bit more this way. When you connect, you have all that hip power you can put into it. You move your body that way. See? Just for fun, let's do it on this thing. This is one of Bruce Lee's favorite kicks. It's one of the kicks I started practicing quite early because Bruce Lee does it. Let me see. Now, you know what? from the single this way. It's better. Yeah. Okay. All right. Whoa! Yeah, that's a really powerful kick. Bruce Lee broke a karate champion's ribs with this kick and Enter the Dragon. The guy had padding, I think, under and everything, but he kicks him for real. Like the guy's half knocked out like this, and he just kicks him for real. Like he lets him have it. You see it in slow-mo. And he takes a kick and he goes flying against some people behind him on chairs, people in chairs. Like he just falls over them. And one of the people that fell broke their arm from falling after he bumped into them. I mean, that doesn't say so much about the powerful kick. Anyone can break their arm if someone falls on you, but he did mess up also. Bob Baker is his name. Rob Baker? No. Bob Wall. Bob Wall's his name, karate champion. Busted his ribs. Nasty kick. He kicked him just as I did now, as hard as he could. Boom, sent him flying. And there's other scenes in other movies, in the Chinese movies, when he does that, they're holding a bag. Like you'll have people holding a bag, they're just practicing, and he sends them flying too. He'll go, and they're holding the bag, and he does this particular kick. But in Enter the Dragon, in the American movie, they decided to just have him kick a person for real, just to get it like on camera. It's nasty when you see that guy flying with that kick. And the thing about Bruce, the way he does it, the difference between Bruce's kick and anybody else, because this is Bruce Lee's kick, what I did now. It's not really, it's a Taekwondo kick, but it's his version of it. It's not even how I ever learned it from a Taekwondo master. Like if you learn in Taekwondo, they're always gonna tell you to just stay here and go back here. Like they will tell you to, from here, go here, and then throw it here. Or they will tell you from here to here, and then throw it here. But the way that Bruce does it is, he does a little hop first. Some think it might be telegraphing, and it is. You telegraph. It's a little hop, a telegraph hop. But that hop is for a reason. When you hop like that first, the way he does, you do this, you relax your entire body more. You get into like a relaxing, watery flow state. And then your kick is way more powerful. So if you have the luxury to do it like that, you can do it like that. So basically you do this. You're right here, you relax. You hop up, you relax, and then you take the step. And keep in mind, I'm not even kicking in a straight line. I'm kicking in an angle like that, and I'm still throwing the bag all the way that way. You know, so that's a very powerful kick, and maybe one of the most powerful. That one and another one that's maybe equally powerful is this version of it, but stepping. You step this way, you spin, and then you kick like that. Both of these are super strong kicks. They're like getting hit by a car. You go flying and shit. Trust me, I lost count how many times I kicked motherfuckers like that. All weights, all sizes. It's the same result. You kick someone like that, dude, like, poof. It ends the fight like that. One kick. And then the funny thing is, other people that saw it don't want to fight anymore. You know, I don't know how many times there's like a fight and bouncing. I come in, people are getting beat up, and I just kick one person real good. Boom. Half the people see maybe I kick another one. And then they stop fighting. They're just looking at me, and I'm like, start walking, bitches. I don't know how many times I've done this. Stop walking, motherfuckers, after I kick people. You know, usually it's people that already been fighting at the club, stuff like that. So I lost count how many times I've like kicked people with these kicks, and it's getting late, isn't it? I gotta stop soon. So what else? I'll do some punching and some mixing up punches with kicks. Because I said I would. Yeah, well, I'm sorry, dude, you can't get in. You gotta keep your distance, bro. If not, I swear to God, kind of like that when people don't want to listen at the door. Bro, you're not listening. Back up, leave. You're not getting in. For the last time, private party. And I'll send you to the Meets Tomorrow's version of yourself. To the next video, guys. I got shit to do. It's almost 12. These videos were my morning routine, not my afternoon routine. So next video, guys. Catch you later.